Hello everybody, this is Mo and this is Mo Chat. I'm right back with you with some more information on earthquakes and volcanoes. Okay, in the country of Indonesia, there is an area called Sumatra. There is a huge volcano in that area. It's called Sinabung. Okay, when I look up earthquakes going on in that area, there has been several. As well as a 4.6 20 minutes ago that happened in northern Mariana Islands. Okay, Indonesia, Sumatra. There was an earthquake that happened there. It was about 11 days ago, a pretty big sized one. And there has been smaller ones happening since then. But for some reason, the earthquake reports, it only shows me like 3.0 and up, or sometimes it gives me 1.5 and up. But Indonesia has been having several. But not just Indonesia, okay? We're talking about that entire area there. It's just lit up, okay? Papua New Guinea, the Philippines, all around in that area. Vanuatu, Solomon Islands, the Tonga Trench, northern coast of Australia, as well as into the area of New Zealand. There has been earthquakes all around in those areas in the past several days. And the latest report on that volcano there in the Sumatra area, it's called Sinabung. It is still erupting. There has been reports of more ash coming from that volcano. Now, if we stay in our ring of fire with all of these earthquakes and stuff going on, that Aleutian Trench is very dangerous. There is a volcano up there called Pavlov, and there has been several earthquakes going off in that area today, several of them. Not to mention Oregon, Lakeview, Oregon has had several 2.0s, some 1s, and the state of Washington itself, there on the west coast as well, has had a couple in the past couple of days. Not to mention this horrible storm, tornadoes sweeping through Oregon, high winds and reports of high winds. And they're still talking about it even lasting into tomorrow, which would be Saturday the 15th. Right now it is October the 14th, and it's 6:23 p.m. But the report that I saw came out on weather.com, and the news reports from the state of Washington on the west coast say that this can last all the way into tomorrow. So, I mean, that's absolutely amazing. So, they're having several issues at one time. They're having earthquakes. They're having tornadoes. They're having typhoon-type winds. That's what the weather people are calling this. And trees falling down, power lines falling. People with outages of power, like 3,000 people reporting in at one time they have no electricity. So, what's going on with this weird weather? Okay, is anyone talking about the fact that it could have something to do with all of those 4-pointers and 5-pointers over there in Japan? All of those earthquakes over there on the coast over there, hitting that water. Could that be sending a typhoon across? I don't know, people, but it sure looks like it to me. And not to mention all the earthquakes going on in Afghanistan, one after the other for the past week. 4.4 or better. the Philippines, Papua New Guinea, Malaysia, Jakarta, Indonesia, all these places, the Tonga Trench, Vanuatu, Solomon Islands, New Zealand is even having them. We have seen anything from a 5.1 down to a 4.0 happening right in that area. And a lot of that is on the Ring of Fire. And we know that there are volcanoes all around. Japan, Okinawa, it's all around there. Okay, so what is going on with that? And they're not calling any of these explosions either. They're calling them earthquakes, and they have been big ones in the past week. So, that's all I can find out about that volcano in Indonesia. It's called the Sinabung, and it is still erupting, even after almost 2 weeks of being active now. Alright, this is Mo. This is Mo Chat. I'm just bringing you some more news about those volcanoes and the earthquakes happening around them. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening. Bye.